Piat she Shellby Yazzie and Shia had so an insulatory English gene Kia Anida She Techini Dashnale. Hello, I'm Shellby Yazzi. I'm the tribal 4-H agent. I serve the Navajo Nation and I'm located here in McKinley County. So I've been working in this region for about over 2 years, going on 3 years. I saw a purpose more here, especially with our tribal youth. So then that's what wanted me to come back. So a typical day for me usually ranges between coming in, getting things scheduled, kind of looking at my day. It depends on which day it is. Monday, I like to kind of plan my week, kind of get things going, call out to see if there's any needs. But usually on a busy day, so like this past day, summer, we've been doing summer school for the Gallup-McKinley County schools. We do Chi Dodge and then we did Del Norte. And so we'd just like to implement career explorations to the kids, think about agriculture and natural resource. So what I've noticed here, especially in the Gallup area, what best works for us to kind of get the youth, especially tribal youth, it's hard for us to grasp the 4-H in them. Some traditional families already have 4-H in their family, but some we're trying to rebuild the program here. So what we do is we've been focusing on schools because they have the kids. We explain what 4-H is, but people are like, oh yeah, don't you have to have animals? And we're like, no, you can actually do indoor 4-H. There's more opportunities. You can learn about leadership skills, public speaking. You can kind of grow your own way into becoming a good citizen, because that's the overall goal of 4-H. And so I think that's what people don't realize and value the program, is because they think it's another thing to do. Building trust. That's the one thing about tribal communities. You kind of have to build that trust. And I think that's where I build a connection, is understanding that I know what goes on the reservation and how could I see it through their point of view, I guess you would say. Because I've dealt with the reservation. I grew up in poverty. I'm actually the first female in my family to receive a high school diploma. I was a first generational college student. I was the first one in my family to get a bachelor's degree, and I'm probably going to be the first one to get my master's. So I think kind of me talking and sharing about my life to them really gives them a sense of, oh, she knows what I'm talking about. And I think that's where it's like I have to build that connection with their home life. But navigating between communities, school, it's just taking it one day at a time for me. I think one advice of me being an extension agent, what always has kept me here, is probably the kids. And I think if you can change one kid's life, then I feel like you've done your impact. And that's what carries me the most. It's not a job. If you love helping people, if you want to make a difference in somebody's life, or if you want to make a greater impact in your community, definitely be an extension agent.